Everyone.
Wait, hang on. Wait. Hello everyone, welcome to another SSRP video, and today we'll be going through the update review.
Yep,
Which
update review of the customization update.
Which is if you guys are confused why it says part 1, this is the part 1 review. We'll be going for the part 2 review once part 2 releases. So to start the video today, we're going to be talking about outfits, which is what we can newly customize.
Mainly customization to mainly teams like 05 right there and SID.
Yeah. Which looks different, because you guys remember in my last SSRP videos, if you ever seen me play as 05, which I think you guys have actually. Actually no, in the mass test you would've. I'd never looked for anything like this, but they've made it more realistic and a lot more customizable, which is, you can see my knee pads right there and my vest. That is a new feature to put on your 05 character, and the armband is the Overseer armband. You can buy it on any rank, technically, but it'll cost more if you're not either director or for 05 will be 05-1 or 05-13. And we'll review Marko's outfit here.
So I have the vest. I got the I have the little patch on the side, on my left side of my leg. I have my pistol holster and my armband.
Yeah,
I could put more on, but this is what mainly I chose.
Yeah, there's a lot more you can put on. Reviewing all the character details and stuff, such as that. The belt is also a new feature.
Yeah, the belt. I forgot about the belt.
Yeah, he put the belt on. I don't have it on my 05, I don't think. But the hat, it makes it look more IA drippy for mine. And the mask is also another feature you can put on. There's a headset feature I can put on, and the glasses feature as well, so I also put on to make it look really drippy. And with you may see that I don't have all my items in my inventory slots anymore, like used to. That's because you can only have limited ones in your utility slots, which we'll be going through when we enter the control room later on.
Are they limited to amount of items you can have?
Yeah,
they made it
pretty
so
cool.
You can limit it to the amount of certain items in your inventory.
See, with my SID, so what Marko's got on is similar to mine, except I have a headset on mine with the Barrett hat. And if you guys don't notice, yes, you might be confused about the backpack. You can put that on on every team, besides Class D and MD by the sound of it, you can put a backpack feature on, to make it look more drippy, like I said. And there'll be new SCP anomalies in Con 1 and Con 2 and Con X lower.
Yep.
We'll be reviewing. We'll not talk about the SCPs yet. We'll review them later on.
Let's review this one. This is a new one.
This is a new SCP, which is 394.
This used to be 408. This is where the used to be where the platinum. This is where the this chamber used to be for the massive ingots of platinum and iridium. That's where those used to be. And right here you have this anomalous chair and candle.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what this does, since I have not tested it and I don't remember what it actually does.
I know what it does. We'll show them later on. Every test anomaly once we review all the areas.
We're gonna check out the control room.
Starting with the control room, you guys might think, why are we going into the control room? Excellent question, because it doesn't look any different. Oh wait, hang on, Marko.
Also, new feature to the doors. The new access.
Oh yeah, the new features to the doors, they have a different sound. Instead of saying access granted, it just makes a beeping sound. Such as differences. In case you guys don't know, the new broadcast boards. So it tells you. So it used to tell you the name of people who made the broadcast, which is still the same thing, but it shows you their icon there as well. There's a bug at the moment that will make it tag even if it's not tagged, which is goofy as. The incident record's the same, it's just they all look smaller, but the CDC status letter has changed. If you guys have read the recent rulebook, which will be popping up on the screen right here, it tells you that they've renamed CDC statuses to, what's it called? It will say it on the screen. I'm pretty sure it will say return to CDC hub, I think. And the alarm history now, it tells you the alarm history still, but it tells you how long each alarm history has lasted for. And as you can see, Marko has put a broadcast there for an example, and it tells you how long ago the broadcast was made as well, with his little icon, which is also really cool how they did that. And yeah, see, back to CDC hub is what they did. Nothing has changed much with the alarm system history, like everything's still the same, such as site lockdown, class D escape, etc., etc. Threat level, change color, and then let it to high or low or medium, which is still the same. So yeah, that's basically what's new with these broadcast boards. Now we're gonna go review the control room now.
Show more down here.
Which is another thing to do. So yeah, it doesn't look any different here. Instead, they've moved in the ISD team, which will be. It's not here yet. It will come out in part 2, which will be another review once we bought the game pass of what they can do.
That's not where ISD is.
That's what it says. It is internal operations. It's meaning it's the ISD area where they will spawn in. Is most likely is what's coming in because they removed it from that area. So moving on. The administration zone. Oh wait, hang on. No, first they've changed this up. I think a little bit. I think the back to cells might be still the same. I'm not sure, but I've never noticed it being there. But
it was
yeah. All right. Okay. So we'll not talk about the basic guidelines. Oh yeah. Oh wait. On the board here. Why is the good question here, guys. You might be questioning why the pumps are on a diagonal line. That's because they've remodeled the maintenance area, which we'll be reviewing later on as well.
We will be reviewing those areas?
Yeah, that will be reviewed later, Rubes. This is all new area. They've increased the area, which is such as we have the communications room here. Nothing too special, just looks a bit more fancy than usual.
This used to be an office area. This area used to be a office area where it was meant for roleplay purposes. Now it was changed. And
the XP bar has changed. It comes up here on top screen instead of the bottom of the screen, and it tells you the current rank, not your next coming up rank. And the radio is also changed, as you can clearly see here. Looks a bit more fancy than usual. I've just turned it off for any purposes. And the mute button up here used to be the mute ambient here. They've changed it. And you can turn off your HUD by clicking the camera button. Which is how I currently make the thumbnails, which I've made 2 thumbnails, which will be coming up at the end of the video. Or the thumbnail will only be 1 thumbnail because the thumbnail you saw on the front of the video was always there. Settings has changed also, you can customize, it's just a bit more different. They've added more settings and stuff to make your game run smoother if that's the case, and have a different more muting features as well. Another thing is the Arsenal area, which is a part of the new customization update.
Which is technically the Armory for teams of administration.
Yeah, and if we go in here, this is if we go through here,
it used to be where the communications room was. Then they changed it.
Yeah, they've changed it up. So this guy here, he is the lead Arsenal guy. He is the one who allows us to customize our items and stuff, which is what I'm going through right now. So they've added different ways to buy new guns and stuff. My M349 is a game pass, by the way, guys. If you guys don't know, you can have your primary, secondary, and your terrestrial, which is pretty cool. And another thing is, I wouldn't recommend buying any of this stuff yet, as they are not put that in the new update thing that you come at part 2 most likely. And instead of having just the Desert Eagle, you can have the G17 as well. And the 4 utilities is what you can have during game things, but you have to buy them. I haven't bought the Master Cups or the Taser yet, because the Taser and the Master Cups aren't really my priority at this point. It's mainly what helps me. The Tang Cups is what stops is the 05 to Tang, which is stops rogue Foundation members from doing anything dumb, and it teaches them a lesson. But you can only have 4 utilities at a time, which is what meaning by is barely any of my inventory slots used up instead of all of them. And the purchase shop here, in case you didn't know, these two used to cost Robux, the Class D Right package and the SCP-076 ticket, which is the upcoming video will be about this. Yeah, I recently did an Able Breach and I have a video on it. Pretty cool, but pretty boring at the same time. But they've made it, instead of costing Robux, they made it so it has a bit of cash instead, which is also pretty cool. And the customized character option here, which is at the top here,
the reason
is where you can customize. Wait, hang on, Marko. Is where you can customize all your character, all your stuff here, such as that. See, I'll buy the field supply kit here. Equip, for example. Just bought a field supply kit, and
I'm actually
have a holster. But the O5 does not have a belt. But here, the Overseer suit, that's a new suit. I bought that because I already had O5-13. The Executive suit, which is the original, which is they've pretty updated that as well. Anything you want to add to that, Marko?
Well, the one thing I was gonna say, the reason why they made the tickets so expensive, it's mainly because they wanted to even out the price. Because
we don't want constant breaching every 5 seconds.
And I think because they made the so expensive,
and make it more fun to grind as well. It's worth the grind. Yeah, your balance here, you start with a good amount of cash if you're a new player or a returning player. Be able to customize half your characters, such and such. And the higher authority you are, with the higher rank, the more cash you will earn every, say, 5 minutes. Which is also pretty damn cool. Alright, moving on.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay, he's probably customizing. Yeah, this area is. Oh, just give the minute for the lighting to kick in. Alright, there we go. They've removed coffee machines and they've replaced it with water instead. Just so you guys know.
No,
there's no coffee. We've got the coffee machines, but we can't use them anymore.
No, we can.
So
it's just
I've
like
tried it.
they just gonna revamp it.
Yeah, which is also pretty damn cool.
They're just gonna make it so you can interact with them.
Alright, moving on. Here we have the administration hallway, which they've revamped a lot.
And they made it so 2 teams spawn here. This is where SID will spawn.
This is where Site Director will spawn in, the Director of Chamber, which is... I don't know what this is supposed to mean, technically. All I can really say is the site uplink is shown, the local time is shown here.
It's the map of like, it's the map of many sites, I think.
In case you guys don't know, it only shows the time zone up near Seattle, etc. and stuff.
Yeah, no,
which is all in America,
New York,
but it tells you
Tokyo, many.
Tells you all the areas in America, which is pretty goddamn cool. Say New York.
Tokyo is not in America; it's in Japan.
Yeah, close enough. But like, it's
Moscow,
going all around
Russia.
Japan, America and stuff. So
Mexico City.
Moving on.
Also, I think these are I think those are dots on sites, like main sites.
Yeah. Moving on.
So, because site directors, they have to keep an eye. They have watching sites. Also,
moving on.
I should like.
We've got the records chamber over here. I'm pretty sure, which is nothing too much. It's not really any records chamber mainly. It's the clinical officers, etc. Or the clerical officers, the redaction department, etc. They've just added some new things here, like interview, outgoing, blah blah blah, etc. Which took a lot of time to make this update. Which took about 7 months. By the sound of it.
Yep.
We've got the clerical officers here. Which is, I think this is where IA will spawn in most likely, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't remember where IA is.
Mainly people that... I think this is mainly just by law, like people that work closely with the O5.
Yeah, this is
where some officers would be.
Moving on, we will talk about the entrance zone later, because that's a new thing that they've changed it as well. We'll talk about that later. Right now, we'll talk about the auditorium. It's just another lore feature they put in for Site 64 when they were doing like any presentations, etc.
Well, my presentations are
mostly
like
run by the
very
O5s.
important meetings.
Yeah, where
They
they
would do
would
very
host
important meetings.
where to see what they do with their plans and shit next, which is it's not much to explain about this part here, as it's not really anything too important. What I want to go show you guys is the new O5 officers area, which is where the O5s will spawn. In the newest latest feature, apparently later on in part 2, you can own like an office as an O5 and you can customize your offices later on in the future, but not now, as it's such, this is only the first part.
And also, one thing, only the O5s can access the doors, I can't, look.
Yeah, O5s can only access this type of chamber command here, which is nothing too fancy, etc. It's just new area
the options, and they're also taking down the limit to 6 O5s to 5.
Now, we'll talk about the entrance zone. If you guys remember, there was an elevator that used to be shut. Everyone was questioning why that existed. Well, here we go and talk about it.
It was the administration elevator.
Which could not be... only can be entered by administration, etc. to lead to the control room. Pretty sure it's how... Yeah, for only level 5 clearances or any...
administrative teams,
such as
only teams that are part of the administration department.
And this here is where we enter the entrance zone.
Here we
See,
have
this administration elevator was closed off until the update release.
Yeah,
the new thing here, we've got radios, which will play certain sounds come out of them. Which is entrance zone hasn't really changed much, but I'm just saying that's where the elevator will come in, take it through and stuff, etc. Nothing too fancy. Dr. Butt's medallions, however, have not changed spawn points, so they will all be the same still. Now, we are going to go...
medallion will be changed in the next update. It will be changed in part 2.
Now, we are going to go take a look at all the new SCP anomalies.
We already saw one.
Which was... what was it? 394? 714 has a new rework area.
SCP
which is the Jade Ring. Never used to work on Plague Doctor, but now it does. As it was part of lore, so it has to be staying the same way, as it can be used as a repel. So you don't actually get turned into a dock when he's angry.
And we'll show them how it works.
Used for recontainment purposes as well, if you needed to. But it makes you slower.
How it works.
Yeah. So this is a new area, new Medtown. We have SCP-1056. Which is the shrinking machine, in case you guys don't know how that works.
Medical department can't access that.
Yeah, MD cannot use it, but us can. How it works is, time, minute, and seconds will defer your size, such as that. But you gotta be careful when you're using this machine, as you can die of a heart attack if either too big or too small.
I will demonstrate it.
Demonstration. 10 seconds, for example.
You become small with a big hat.
Becomes small. Hang on, Ribs. It's really small, but with the big hat. For some weird reason, it's like that. But the thing is, you cannot hold your guns as it's too big to actually hold. Which is pretty cool. You can hold utilities, but not guns. As you
go ahead and do 20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. You can just basically increase or decrease, like your sizes, such as normal. So put me back to normal, please.
It'll do, my friend. Oh, I went a bit back too far.
Put me back to normal. We can make it big or small, but we're not going to go too far, as I could die of a heart attack.
Yeah, because
I have a feeling you made me too.
Yeah, because one time it was happening to me, and I rushed over to the SCP, and I just saved myself.
Yeah. Alright, moving on. Here. SCP-310, which is the candle. I'm not gonna go being like that, which is the containment area. However, this candle can basically cause like some kind of infection, basically. If you get too close to it when testing, you will turn into... you will flame up, which will start causing SCP breach, which you can infect other people with it, causing chaos across the facility.
It's not mainly, it's not like, infections, it's just severe burns. that's what it is. Mainly severe burns.
No, that's nothing too much about that. Here's the viewing chamber here. Which is where everyone will do their researches, etc. Where the files are kept, etc. Like every other testing SCP anomalies and stuff. Like I said, in another video, we'll go through all the SCPs and test them. This is just a quick review of every SCP that's been added in. So, I'll go through it here. Here is the, apparently they call it the spooky projectile vomit, which is a rainbow floating head, which will shoot rainbow, well, it's not rainbow floating head, it's just a skull that floats around, and that will shoot spray paint at you, which is their little rainbow skulls. Here, for example,
They're mainly, they are heads at first, but when provoked, they will become skulls.
Yeah, see, they're just normal heads, but when they're provoked, they'll become skulls. So I will close their thingos up and then recontain them later on. Autofish.
You have to kill
So here's what you do is you have to kill them by clicking the frozen chamber thing, which will destroy them immediately. So the crates will automatically close, I'm pretty sure, after that. I think. I don't know. Don't know how it works really, but nothing too severe. I'll keep this on just in case. Alright, however,
I forgot where the
you might see something different.
Beta 7.
They have changed the way Connex checkpoint looks. Nothing too much. They've added, so instead of having one gate go through to the other, which will only show one-on-one, there are two sections to cross, so that any authorized personnel that is sitting in the security chamber can see who passes it, if they have authorized clearance, and what they have on them. Same with the Class D area, they have the two chambers, which I'm pretty sure it's always been there.
It's like right there, you saw my name now, Roland's name is there.
His name is there, and my name is there because I passed the number 1. Number 2 is at the top, which is over there on that side, which is nothing too looky fancy. However, Connex hasn't changed a single bit, so what we're gonna do...
Except some SCP chambers have been revamped, like 457 for example, which I didn't know.
457 is just the only one that's been changed in Connex, which is, instead of being a little downway sprinkler area inside of his little hold, he's now been put in a box, which is, and then there's 2 floors to it. For testing purposes, it'll be on the bottom floor, and through here is where we take the lift down. And at the same time, we'll be going down for 457. And for testing purposes, like I said, we'll open the door up.
Brings him down with us.
And then down in here is where you can open his door. And if you activate the sprinkler system, we'll be on the top floor and the middle floor, and the bottom floor here. However, it's not really meant to be used as often, as it's a flaming guy here. But moving on to the next...
It's called the Burning Man.
Burning Man.
His main strength is fuel. Fuel and mostly flames.
I really don't want this video to end because of storage, so I'm trying to be quick about this. So, moving on.
Straight to lower Connex?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna show them what's in different. There, guys, wondering. Crystal up there. They've always been here, but they've made it more brighter and more looking fancy, etc. And however, here is the new Armory area, which any authorized personnel will be here to be able to collect anything for recontainment purposes down below if there was any SCP breaches, such as 096. It's the closest way to be able to recontain any anomalies.
Possibly new guns coming to the game? Possibly new guns?
Yeah. New guns most likely coming to the game. Pretty sure that's
a nice little hold.
And they've made the lift a bit more quicker down, but some weird reason it's a bit more slower for some weird reason. But they've decreased the time frame. Because people have complained how long it takes to get down there.
Mainly because of lag issues. And they also fixed the trams. So you don't constantly phase through them.
Yeah, and fall down to the bottom of the ground. That happened to me once, but that's because of the lag issues. Now, before we enter, you're about to see a massive surprise. voila, the new lower X. Made them more fancy as it's a very small containment area because
It was
of
very
the very
small.
high threat.
Not much things you could work with.
Yeah, not much because as it's the most dangerous part of the area. So over there, 106, nothing's changed with that. 096 over there, nothing's changed with that either. But we are going to go review the Able containment chamber as they've remodeled that as well. Down over there is nothing too fancy, it's just new areas like I
It's just a
said.
break room. It's just a break area.
You guys can go review it for yourselves if you want. The no testing ones is what is dangerous or dead. So this guy is Able, which is the brother of Cain. As you can see, he's got a bit more.
A brother of Cain, also known as SCP-073. And
which is not in this containment site.
He's in a separate containment site because they're not meant to be near each other or meant to be mentioned around each other.
And 076-2 containment.
That's Able
like
himself.
I said, Able himself. You guys all know the story about him. His containment chambers changed a little bit. Can't swim down in the water anymore. You fall down there, you're dead. And
it's more round.
Over there is where Able is contained. And when he's breached, the bridge will open up for him to cross and start absolutely going apeshit across the facility. He has a new glow and a new theme. Like a new music theme, which is pretty better in my opinion.
And also a new sword.
And yeah, which is pretty cool, but we can't go over there anymore. But when we used to be able to see his coffin, which is his dead body. Which -2 is when.
Not his dead body. It's his like resting place. This resting place.
We're close enough. All right. And moving on.
Also, one story about Able and Cain. One time when the Foundation was interviewing him, they had a symbol by Cain. Able freaked out and killed thousands of Foundation personnel.
Yeah. Like I said, there's an Able Bridge video I have recently made. However, it will be uploaded after this one is in, so which will be pretty cool in my opinion. SCP-610, the Flesh That Hates, which is a basically.
And there's an armory.
Well, we'll go in the research area.
But there's an armory here as well.
So, in case you don't know, there is a giant flesh at the bottom of its containment, which is kept in cryos to stop a mass infection, which people go in a little pool, which we'll show you guys later, and turn into different forms of SCP-610, which is 2 forms here, for example.
One is one of the forms, one is just one of the flesh just trying to escape.
Yeah, and then we've got another one here, which is another cause of infection, which has been kept in here for experimentation purposes by the scientific department. However, these boxes cannot be opened in any way because they're only test objects. Now, moving on.
We have another specimen storage.
Oh yeah, the specimen storage, which is kept.
Which is keeping one of the 610 instances.
Which is keeping one of them, however the other 2 does not seem to exist at the current moment.
This version is the spitter version.
Yeah.
That is the spitter version. So the spitter will be able to spit acid around and.
However, the main SCP-610, which will be like, what's the most dangerous part about it is he reaches a certain point in the facility, an immediate nuke appears. However, all site personnel has to take him down before reaches Containment 1. Reaches Containment 1, an immediate nuke appears. Now, we are about to go down and see SCP.
We're gonna go down on the biggest lift ever.
Which is kept down. All the way down.
This is the biggest lift in history and known to be
So here we go. Like I said, these cryo chambers is what keeps SCP-610 secure.
And which
is pretty goddamn cool. However, if these things get destroyed, which can only be
destroyed by CI,
destroyed by CI with their because they only have C4. But however, only a 6-hour cooldown will appear for C4 after the first breach. All these chambers get destroyed. People go on the pool, which will cause an SCP-610 breach. As you can see, it's not doing anything now because it's frozen in motion.
Or
as he's being kept down here.
It's powerless.
But without the cryos, it can do anything.
Yep, anything that includes destroying. Also,
Yeah.
this bit right here is actually on kind of on the left.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Which will, in a later video, I will record a video of me and Marko doing an actual SCP-610 breach as CI. If we can even manage that. But one day, when we have the amount of time to do so. We were going back up?
Yep, going back up.
Yeah. And however, I want to show you guys another team in the Arsenal to see what can be shown. So that's because we've gone through everything here. But I'm going to show you guys another team with a customization update, such as, what's it called? And new customization update is also made. Outfits look different, as Beta 7 looks different as well. However, if you guys take off the gas mask of Beta 7, I will murder you. I will come to your house and kill you. No one.
It just looks
This
ugly.
is my boy Beta 7. But however, moving on. This is the new area here. Two teams will spawn up here most likely, which is the RRT and the MTF.
And SD.
No, SD spawns in a different part of the Armory. Which we'll be moving on soon enough. Right now, we are going to take a look over here. Which is the shooting range, I think is a new area. I've never seen it before. We're going to take a look at it.
There was a shooting range here.
Yeah, the shooting range.
So they revamped it.
Yeah, basically, you can start one. You can start here. 1 meter, etc., etc. Nothing too impressive about this place here. Which we'll be going through something else over here any second now. The tram station is nothing different. However, we have got the briefing room, which is, again, it's like the auditorium, but it's like another presentation can be shown by the RRT, which is the head of, basically, of everyone. I don't know how to explain it, but like
they're mainly the head of combatants.
Yeah, that's it. The hangar.
Oh wait, I didn't even know.
Which is the new part of the area. If you guys have seen some leaks, this is the new hangar area. Can't be used anyway, as there is a Avenger here, which can be used for combatant purposes.
This is the Avenger from GTA.
2 different docks. Pretty freaking cool. I've seen this before plenty of times, but yeah. But by the sound of it, Marko's never seen it before because he never knew about this by the sound of it. There's some parts he doesn't know about that I knew about.
Well, one thing, because Mousat never really explored and shown things that were in the Armory.
Yeah, again, that's just the new lore part. Which is pretty damn cool, but what I mainly wanted to show you guys was the Arsenal, again, which is a new feature that I've shown you guys at the start of the video. I'll timestamp all of this, by the way, guys, to show you all different parts of it. So I'm showing you guys the RRT customization stuff. So the utilities, we've got many utilities. I bought all of them. With everyone going to the different parts of the armories and stuff across the whole facility. Basically, so wall patch, nothing really too good. The water gun is the recontain 457. The lavender, recontain 049. The cage is the recontain 173. However, you can only use 4 of those utilities for those recontainment purposes. If you're the only person in the server, you'll have to go to the armory constantly if there's multiple breaches. But there's multiple people that will have this kind of options available. And this is the SD. which is the security department, which is where the security department will spawn in. Nothing too precious here. But yeah.
They're just basic as these. They're just doing their job.
Yeah. But I'm
They're
pretty
just
sure we
there.
uncovered all of it today, didn't we, Marko? All the new stuff here. Oh wait, shit. I've gotta show them the new RRT customized character. So yeah, you can customize your character for RRT, such as you can have a Barrett hat or the Rapid Response Standard Issue, which is all I prefer. You can have a mobility plate or carrier or a heavy plate. I chose mobility. You can basically customize your character the way you want it. The team captain, which is the overseer outfit. You can either have rapid response or team captain, overseer outfit, and you can have belts, which I have the recontainment belt. I've filled up all my slots, which is
And
I've
it's
full
technically the same thing
customized them out.
for MTF.
Yeah, MTF and all that, etc. So yeah, pretty damn
MTF is the
cool.
same. Like armband, you'll be Epsilon like by default. Once you get the armband, you'll be Ninetail.
Yeah, and
once you get it go on for like for Alpha 1 it'll be Alpha, then once you get the armband it'll be Red Right Hand.
yeah. But anyways, guys, that's all we covered through the update today. As way, I don't have much stories to cover through every bit of detail of the new update. However, the upcoming video, which was the thumbnail, which I'm showing you guys right now on the front screen, you will see that it will be the Able Breach containment video, which will be coming up soon enough after this video comes out. And as soon as that is done, we'll be going through all the different teams' Arsenal customizations in that next video, and be going through all the different tests we can do with the new SCP anomalies as well, which won't take too long in each video, as we're slack on time. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like, and I will see you all guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more SSRP content and the Arc Aberration Ascended live stream part 2, which did not last long as there was private information that was going to get hidden as me and someone else was talking about, which is why the stream ended early, and I wanted to play my computer. So yeah, I'll see you all guys in the next video. Peace. Have a great day.